On the banks of the St. Johns River, there's a good look inside Everbank Stadium here in downtown Jacksonville. And tonight we start Week 5 with a primetime matchup, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports.
And they will elect to not bring this one out, as our first drive will begin at the 25. Starting on the ground with Herbert, and he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. You look at this Jaguar defense.
Now, they've been a very good unit against the pass, defending at 5th best in the league.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Chicago. Chase Claypool, his second touchdown on the season. And the Bears go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game.
After the touchdown, here's the punter Trenton Gill to kick it away. From the end zone comes Chris Claybrooks.
Now a hit and a loose football. And this is picked up by the Bears. So they will set up shop. Excellent field position in the red zone at the 19-yard line.
As that ball got away from him, and he saw the opposing team recover it.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head. Tuck it away. Take care of the ball. All the things he hears all week in practice, he didn't carry it over into the game.
And the Bears are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
Well, it's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense, humming here in the early going.
This one in for a Bears touchdown. A great play there.
His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Bears are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
The extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make the score 14-0.
After the touchdown, here's the punter Trenton Gill to kick it away. Claybrooks going to bring this one out. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10.
At their own 13.
Great job.
They'll start on the ground. Etienne.
And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20.
Here's 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup.
Play action. It's Lawrence.
At the 19-yard line.
Looking left sideline. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
That's good. 4 on kicks.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. 4 yards on the
now Lawrence.
2nd and 6.
They'll get this out to the flat for Etienne.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down.
The pressure gets to Lawrence, and he'll go down.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field.
And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position.
63, 63, 63.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts.
And the Jags get to him as down he goes. They bring the safety on the blitz, and he busts through to drop him for an 8-yard loss. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
Hurts sets up to throw it. This will be caught downfield by Moore.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. Francois. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right.
2nd down. Here's Hurts.
And a quick throw here. That's complete. Touchdown. DJ Moore from 10 yards out.
And the Bears have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-0.
Jaguars nothing.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
They are currently mired in a losing streak. Now they get the short week for the Thursday night game. Do you see that as a potential positive, or is this just more in what has been really a string of bad luck for them?
Well, to me, it comes down to leadership, and leadership's got to spin it into a positive and make it an advantage for them. Yes, we're in a losing streak. Yes, no one thinks we can win, but we have the resources we need right here in this room. Let's go ahead and play better. Let's hang together and shock the world a little bit. Put it all together. They've got a chance of coming out with a W.
Brings up 3rd down.
Lawrence on 3rd down.
That is caught. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play.
Ramp 23.
Well, Lawrence going to move him around a bit.
Sink right. 30 left.
Here's Lawrence.
Flushed out right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
49-yard line.
Lawrence.
And his throw is incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Johnson. And the Bears are going to take over at their own 41.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
17 yards. First down, Bears.
Go Silver, ready? Hey, easy, 63, back.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. That pass complete to Moore. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. From the 35, here's second and a couple.
At the 35-yard line.
Here's Hurts to throw. That'll be caught. It's Scott. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's second and goal.
That's good hard running right there on first and goal. That gets them down to the 2 and puts a lot more pressure on that defense.
He'll try again. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. A great effort there. With his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Bears are able to add on to their first half lead. Point after, right down the middle. And it is 28-0. After the touchdown, here's the punter Trenton Gill to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Hey, go.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
11.
Now Lawrence. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Johnson.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They'll try the left side. Francois. Man, this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. 2nd and 11 now.
Hey, 73.
Hand off right side for Herbert. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think they had 3 tight ends in on that set.
And these guys are punching really well. I use boxing analogies a lot. A lot of coaches have told me that when you line up to run the football, it's 10 fistfights along the line of scrimmage, right? You've got to win your share. These 3 tight ends, they almost always win their fistfights.
2nd and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Now Hurts changing up the play. Herbert. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
That was the kind of play that this defense needed because it has not been a good half for them on that side of the football. Maybe they can use that one to regroup a little bit and start to play a little bit better.
Well, they're going to try this. They need 5 full yards to hit the end zone here on 4th and goal, but they're going for it. They'll try and run for it. And he'll get it only to about the 3 and no further as they stop him. They gave it to him in search of his 3rd touchdown, but he's denied, and the Jaguars are able to come up with a goal line stand. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Under pressure, and down he goes in the end zone, and that's a safety.
Right now, they're just trying to get to halftime because they need a break. This game, it's been a shellacking in every way, and they just got driven backwards for a safety.
Now the free kick comes after the safety from the 20 as they bring the punter on to try and get some hang time here.
And it's taken in at the 9. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And with a huge lead already, they may be thinking, hey, our job's complete for these first 2 quarters. Let's get this to the locker room.
Hey, Silver.
But first down, Hurts. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Eluding. Hurts fumbles it. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. Well, we know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Jaguars with work to do. They trail here as we are back underway on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history, and that's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
11. I got him.
From the gun, it's Lawrence.
Flush to his right. And a quick shuffle pass here is complete. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot.
4th down. Here's Lawrence. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker.
And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown.
And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick 6.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. And as confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Here we go.
On 2nd down, Etienne once more.
Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
This defense just continues to bottle up that ground game. And, look, I mean, the deficit right now for this offense is so big that it might not matter. But you're still in the 3rd quarter. They're probably going to have to try things through the air, Charles.
I agree with you totally. That's what they'll have to do. They do need to run it occasionally to take a few hits off the quarterback because right now, you just know those pass rushers are fired up to get after it.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
And they'll go again with Etienne.
They find some open field here.
And a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12.
Now Lawrence now going to move him around. Handoff running left is Etienne.
Down to about the 22 here.
44 yards rushing for him now to this point.
And when you get good yardage like that on 1st down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4.
A give to Etienne running right.
And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left.
They're going for it with Dobbins.
And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16.
They've been burned twice already on 4th down, but the 3rd time's the charm as they keep the drive moving. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. Straight ahead, Etienne. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Hey, kill.
Now they'll change things around before the snap. On 2nd down, Etienne once more.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Still a couple yards short of the 1st as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here.
Here we go.
They'll run with Etienne.
And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the 1st down as he's tackled at the 2.
5-yard gain on the
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
3.
On red.
Now they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. Etienne will get it into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Just power football there down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible, but all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead drops from 34 down to 27. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. But not that any of the points would be needed, but CD, they've got enough time left here. They can definitely score on this drive, maybe even an ensuing drive as well, if they really want to drive home this landslide victory.
Yeah, we're certainly about to see just how aggressive they want to be here down the stretch. And what some coaches do is they try and meet it halfway, meaning they want to continue to run their offense, but they'll put in a lot of backups to do it and then tell the opposing coach, hey, I had to get them some work too. I can't just let them sit over on the sidelines all the time.
Hurts. Open man, he finds Kmet. Touchdown, Chicago.
A 16-yard touchdown.
And the Bears are closing in on a 4-1 start as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Well, after the touchdown, here's the punter Trenton Gill to kick it away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. Now Lawrence changing the play. Now Etienne to start the drive.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
Hey, I'm gun.
On 2nd down, Lawrence.
Escaping the pressure right. And he goes out right around the 39. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down.
For a Jaguars.
Great job.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
A give running right, Etienne.
And he is going to lose yardage here. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
Another tote for Etienne.
And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he will have a Jaguars first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7.
First down. First and 10 at the 40.
Etienne up the middle.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Now Lawrence to throw.
And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack.
So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long.
Here we go.
On 3rd down, here's Etienne. And he is not going anywhere. He will not even get back to the line of scrimmage as the clock will stop at the 2-minute warning.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Go, go.
Here we go. Got to have it. Lawrence. He's got his target. That's complete.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Running out of the gun with Etienne.
And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence.
And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it. For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. And the lead drops from 34 to 27. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away.
Ebner going to elect to bring this out of the end zone here.
And he's going to be out of bounds here on the return at his own 2-yard line.
Only able to get it to the 2-yard line on his return. Not going to make a lot of friends on your team when you only get it that far.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
And it would seem as if their 3-game winning streak is about to go to 4, but still a little work to do as they start 1st and 10.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
He'll fire deep, looking for more.
And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
When you're backed up this deep, sometimes defenses sacrifice coverage for pass rush because they know you can only go so far on your pass drop. You've got the back of the end zone. So they came after him. He took the shot downfield. He didn't connect. But, boy, that was force against force.
They'll throw again from their own end zone. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third.
There's a lot about that play you could easily see coming. Backed up in the shadow of their own goal line, you know they're going to face pressure.
He's lucky his arm was going forward. It was close, but it was going forward.
Yeah, it could have been a safety or even given up a defensive touchdown.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
And he will step out of bounds all the way down inside the 40.
Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field.
Throwing is Hurts.
And the Jags get to him as down he goes. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up.
A loss of 9 yards.
Throwing on second and long.
Hurts.
And he will find Scott on the right side, complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 22-yard line.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Touchdown, Chicago.
Now the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Bears 51, Jaguars 17.
And I guess the touchdown wasn't enough. They want the onside kick as well. And the Jaguars are going to cover this one up. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special.
This is caught inside the 15. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team. But I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead drops from 34 down to 27. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Ebner going to elect to bring this out of the end zone here.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And this one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now they'll try to polish things off in the fourth.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago. Well, partner, nothing but praise from me for this offense. They have been tremendous all night long. They knew what they had to do to unlock the defense. And let's face it, this has been a master class in offensive football that we've been here to witness.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Well, this D, particularly the secondary, has been picked apart at points here tonight. They finally, though, get to the quarterback, get a pick.
And we know this about him. He loves night games, loves the spotlight, loves being the center of attention. I will bet you that he ran off the field almost chuckling to himself. They finally got one. They finally got me.
Take right, open. Let's go, 52.
On first down, Lawrence. They'll get this out to the flat for ETN.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game.
Second down and 3.
Bears 25-yard line.
They go play action with Lawrence.
And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Heavy. Go.
A final shot now for Lawrence.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Picked up by Jalen Johnson. And the Bears come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statistician.